Right.
I already know I'm not dealing with you. And so I said, listen, here's what you do. I said, give me your email address. I'll have my wife email your application. And I said, we'll take it from there. They said, okay. 2, 3 days later, hey, Mr. Mullins, I never got the application. Hey, let me check with my wife.
Right.
You ain't gonna get it.
Definitely. And it's just mainly the reason why they're dirty is why Section 8 has been turning you off all these years?
Yep. Well, it's first of all, it's that it's people that they're unappreciative.
Mm-hmm.
They're unappreciative, and and then they have this like entitlement behavior and attitude. The one girl, it took me during COVID 2 years to put her out. So we had the virtual hearing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She told the judge said, man, you either got to pay your rent or turn them over the keys. She told the judge, this is my house. I've been here 7 years and I'm not leaving.
Wow.
Yeah. These mother humpers got this crazy sense of entitlement. So I said, guess what? Sometimes I'm that kid that put my hand on the stove and got burnt.
Yeah.
Won't happen again. So guess what? Guess what? And the sad part is, I may be passing up a real diligent, honest, decent person.
Mm-hmm.
This shit happened 3 times. I'm not dealing with it.
Right.
So I'm not. And guess what? Someone told me many years ago when I was a young guy, first starting out, if you don't like the rules and you don't like the music that's being played, start your own business.
Yep.
I got my own business.
Definitely.
So no one can make me have anybody as a tenant.
Right.
And that's the part of my business I like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, only reason...
I do it with a smile and a straight face. I said, oh, no problem. Just, fill out, give me your email address. I'll have my wife email you that. I know good and damn well when I get done, you ain't getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I play the game.
Definitely. And main reason why I ask is because I have a Section 8 tenant and she's awesome. Right? And that's my first Section 8 tenant, and that's the reason why I ask,
Well, you got lucky.
Yeah.
I've had not 1, not 2, but 3. And they all were a pain in the ass.
Right. I got it. And even though you guys do the vetting process still, they're like that?
Listen, I tell you, I was a police officer.
Right.
People are like chameleons. They adapt to their environment to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
They adapt to fit in.
Interesting.
I'm giving you firsthand age and wisdom.
Right.
People are like chameleons. They adapt to their environment and their surroundings. They'll say all the right things to get you to take them in.
Mm-hmm.
All good and well, they're setting you up, but you don't know it. And I get tired of dealing with that crap. So no. I mean, listen, you may have 10 Section 8 tenants, and one of them is bad. So my hat's off to you.
Yeah.
I tried it 3 times. I failed 3 times. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
My business, my rules, my prerogative. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Okay. Interesting. I'll definitely take that with a grain of salt and move forward, accordingly from that. I do definitely notice that the people that are making payments with their hard-earned money, they're definitely taking care of the place, right? And then what I do is I give them an option to buy, so like a lease option. So then they take care of it even that much more, right? Because now one day they might own the place.
But see, when you get a person with no skin in the game,
Mm-hmm.
but put skin in the game, then that's different.
Definitely.
I look at, I judge people.
Yeah.
I have that ability. I've been trained through the police department. The first tenant that I acquired, a young lady, first lady that I ever acquired, she came recommended, and then my other thing is, I I don't accept anybody under 50 years of age. I don't want young people. Young people are paying the ass. They're irresponsible. Even
Right.
some up to that point, party, tearing your shit up.
Yeah.
So, first lady that I have, I tell you, when we first talked, she pays me on the third week. She already paid me her rent yesterday for September.
Right.
She already paid. I've had her for 3 years. She's been paying the same way for the past 3 years. So, don't, like your heart, don't skip a beat.
Right.
Okay? She's a supervisor at Amazon over in Squeezeboro. She pays at 81. My youngest son, he lives at 83.
Okay.
This kid right here,
Yeah.
the only reason I made his ass an exception, he's 27 years old. He has a wife, 3 kids. He's been working 2 jobs. Another business owner that knows me, I said, you know good and well I don't deal with no damn young kids. He said, Mr. Ty, he said, this kid, all he know how to do is work. So I gave him the lecture. I said, I promise you. I said, first of all, I'm only putting you on a month-to-month lease every 30 days. I said, listen to me. My business, my rules, is my way or the highway. I said,
right.
if after 1 year you prove yourself, I said, it'll take an active guy. If you're not late on your rent, you don't miss no rent, I will consider converting you to a 6-month lease. I said, but I don't do no 1-year lease for nobody. But I'll give you one every 6 months if you do a year on a month with no hiccups. He said, okay, that's fair. I said, don't tear my house up. I just invested a lot of time, a lot of money. So I read his ass to riot it. And I charge an additional month of security because you got 3 kids.
I see.
So that's what I did to help protect myself.
Okay. And so in the state of Jersey, you could only charge a month and a half. So you did 2 months?
Yep.
Interesting. And there's no way of getting in trouble or getting fined or anything?
Because I've been burnt before. So, yep, I most certainly did. If you want to rent from me, you're going to go by my protocol or rent from somebody else.
Definitely.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not hurting for tenants.
Right.
You know, I showed one house to 4 different people. This kid immediately went and gave me a $1,350 security deposit.
Right.
Everybody loved it. Only one person came up with money.
Right.
So I always create my own bidding war with my property. Listen, I had a lady that was willing to pay me $1,800 a month for the same house.
I see.
You looked and you said, Mr. Mullins, wait a minute. You turned down somebody for $1,800 to take $1,350. Ask me why.
Why?
The lady, I read into this lady. She was a fucking nag. A nag.
Okay.
A nag.
Why you say that?
Well, she started asking, well, okay, she had a hip replacement. She says, well, Mr. Mullins, I really like the house. It's gorgeous. Everything is fine. So I said to myself, I hear the word butt coming.
I hate butts.
Yeah, and a butt is never good.
Never.
So she said, Mr. Mullins, I love the house. Everything is gorgeous. You know, the kitchen is awesome. And it's exquisite. She said, but I had hip surgery. How would you feel if about altering, getting one of these little, it's like a little seat that folds out with like a rail system or a train track going upstairs from the first floor to the second floor. I looked at it. I said, anything else? She was like, well, you know, the washer and dryer goes down in the basement, and then I got to go up to the second floor to go to the bathroom. So listen at this. I said, okay. I said, ma'am, so what do you ask me? Is there any way you could put a half bathroom on the first floor? You want me to continue?
Right.
Guess what? I don't need that type of fucking tenant.
Right.
I just spent $15,000 making this house look like a Picasso. Can I put an assist lift chair, a chair lift, and put a half bathroom? So now you want me to go to this house for another 10 to 12,000? Guess what? I don't need you as a fucking tenant.
I see.
See, at my age and your age, there's certain things that you look at, you listen to that tell you, leave that alone. Don't deal with that. Don't get in bed because it's gonna cost you more than it's gonna make you.
Right.
And she doesn't know this. I went and made a phone call to her case manager. How do you manage to piss your case manager off?
Yeah, that's insane.
So I got all the telltale signs this woman wasn't paying in the ass. That's why I let a $1,800 a month tenant go,
Mm-hmm.
and I got this young kid at $1,350. Remember this, and I had to learn this in life. All money is not good money.
Definitely. Definitely.
All money is not good money. You understand? So I let a $1,800 a month tenant go.
But I thought you said you didn't know about the $1,700, the $1,800 rents were here.
No, I didn't know about that. But what I'm saying is, I threw this price out there, and this lady was still willing to pay it. But it wasn't worth. It wasn't worth my mental fortitude, man. It was a fucking disaster.
That's BS. He just told me that he didn't even know there was the rents that high.
And it is a absolute.
This guy just makes stuff up.
This is why I wanted to get it across this thing earlier, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay. Well, hey, look, I definitely get it. I'll be on the lookout for Section 8 and, definitely do my due diligence before I take on anybody. Because, yeah, you're definitely right. They're not the most, cleanliest people because they got no skin in the game. But yeah, please, whenever you get a chance, please send me over some pictures and, of 99 Chestnut, and we can go from there. I'll get you, a cash offer is what you wanted, and then we go from there.
Yeah, I most certainly will.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, enjoy your weekend. I'm trying to. This is a disaster.
Yeah.
But I knew this was gonna happen. The holiday weekend, all these tourists, man.
I get it. Hey, don't work too hard, and I'll talk to you soon. I look forward to those pictures.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, enjoy.
That guy, man, he's something else. Let's see what he's talking about. I called him for a property that he had up for sale, and let's see how that goes. He started telling me about his property that he has, that he's renting out right now for like $1,400, and on the same street I rented out a property just yesterday for $1,750. So I told him like, hey, you're really under renting right now, and he's like, no way. I gotta talk to my wife about this, blah, blah, blah. And then starts talking about Section 8. He's like, that's gotta be Section 8. I'm like, no Section 8 tenant. And then, yeah, he started going on a tangent about Section 8 and why they're terrible. So I told him that I have a Section 8 tenant, and she's fantastic. Other than the fact that it's like, the house has roaches, and she's not the cleanliest, but they're great people, So, hey, you get your payments on time. You don't get bothered. And what else can you ask for? These people aren't bad people. So it's like, who cares? They're going to stay there forever. But when they come out, I might have to go, gut the place and clean it up and get the roaches out. That's it. And I got paid rent on time for the past whatever amount of years. Why does it matter? And just go ahead and do that all over again. So I think it's still great. Section 8 is still a decent option. You just gotta make sure that there's not not terrible people inside. Other than that, we're looking good. I just wanted to see what he wanted to say about Section 8 with all the experience that he had, because he's like 60 years old, and go from there. There's a lot of downsides of Section 8, but the positive sides I think outweigh the downsides. Because let's say a place like a moment in time like 2020 happens again, and the government is like shutting all the businesses down, blah blah blah. And now people are out of work. How are they going to make the rent on time, right? They're not going to be able to pay it. And then there's going to be relief programs to go ahead and say, oh, it's okay if you don't pay. We're gonna shut down evictions. Okay, cool. That's awesome. That helps them out. But what about us? What about us? What about a person like me that has literally like little to no money? I'm leveraging to the moon to just like get this business started, and then there's no rental income coming in. What happens to all those mortgages? You know, how do I pay those mortgages on time? Right? Like, yes, I wholesale and I got active income coming in from that, but that's a whole different business. This business sustains itself, right? So what happens then? And now you start losing property? No, 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 no. So it's good to diversify. Have some Section 8, some regular, some midterms, some short term. Just diversify. Make sure that you're good. One market is unstable, you got another one that's carrying you, lifting you, keeping you stable. So as far as that goes, that's that. Yeah. Let me know if you guys want more info on Section 8 and how I got that one running. I actually got that Section 8 property with no money out of pocket. So that one was a crazy story in itself. We ended up buying it for 45K, sorry. Property is valued at $140,000 and it was already rented out. It needs a few things to be fixed up, so probably 15 grand worth of work just fixed up. It's not going to be renovated with that 15 grand. I'm going to keep renting the property out, refi, and we get all the money that we put in and then some. Pay off the investors that we borrowed the money from to buy that property. If you don't have investors, you can use credit cards. So there's literally no excuse. Your biggest objection into getting into this should be where to find the deal. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I find deals. So follow me, subscribe, what platform I'm on right now, and then we go from there. So yeah, see you guys on the flip side.